to the body, but it will preserve it forever. Formaldehyde preserves stuff, but try to drink that. Try to eat that, you know. So just think about this. So they're chemists were at such a high level that they can create something that can preserve something for eternity, but it's not harmful to the human body to ingest. So the honey inside of Tutankhamun's tomb was just fresh as I can eat. Honey is a food that will last for eternity. It can't go bad. Honey was first cultivated and used for import and export in ancient Kemet. They had barges with the beehives on it and the cultivation of honey, so they would only eat one type of food. So if they wanted, a wheat honey or barley honey or alfalfa honey, the bees only ate alfalfa, so you got alfalfa honey. And they were all contained, and then they would ship and export that to other places in the world. So that was a big business. Even in all throughout East Africa, the bee priests are some of the most dynamic priests in it. Anybody saw the movie The Beekeeper? Come on, y'all. I gotta catch up. This is the 21st century. Y'all gotta stay up. They gotta stay up to date. What happened is that some of these directors drop some high science inside of some of these sci-fi movies or these suspense movies. So The Beekeeper shows you how when the society falls down and the government gets corrupt, there's a group of people waiting to straighten stuff out. And so the last level is the beekeeper. And the beekeeper is like a Magi Jedi warrior. One beekeeper take out 100 people. They got this one scene where the FBI is in front of the building, right? Trying to get him. He comes up to the FBI and says, listen, y'all go home because I'm getting ready to go in there and kill everybody. And they go, what? Are you kidding? And then he pay him. And it's about 15 of them. He don't kill nobody. He knocks out all 15, disables them, and then walks out in the building. And they can't do nothing about it. That's how bad he is in the movie, okay? So he's the last. So the president got a son who's corrupt. And so that's like a queen bee who has a defective drone. So the beekeeper's job, there's a group of bees that they got to kill that drone to make sure that the hive don't get infected. So the bees have an order. And so some societies, like in ancient Kemet, they had a society based upon nature. Here we go again. Based upon what they see. Even the ant colony got something like that. They got something that protects the queen, like that. And they got warrior ants. They got worker ants. They got, all of these. And they got patrol ants. Ants doing, what is it, when you go,
Building?
No, what is it called when you do surveillance?
Spy?
Reconnaissance missions. They got ants to do reconnaissance missions. They got birds, some birds act like that. They do no, it's safe over here. We can all come, So a lot of times human beings are imitating the animal domain. That's why I say, the mineral domain, first the spirit domain. Because you are a divine spiritual being having a divine human experience. You are spirit first. You are not your body. That's why you can have an out-of-body experience. How you gonna have an out-of-body experience when you're your body? No, your body is the container housing the spirit. Then there's the mineral domain, then the plant domain, and then the animal domain. And all animals were here before we were. We're the last guy on the block. We're the newbies. So we're supposed to be learning from the animals. So when an animal becomes extinct, those were lessons you will never learn. Okay. So, Brittany, can you read this over here? Inside of that ship.
That is Jhutyms.
That's my name. Jhutyms right there. I fail people if they get that wrong. Okay, so that says Jhutyms gives life for eternity. And Sarah, he is the son of the sun. So this was stuff, here's the game sonnet. Like Ahmed had, I think, 100 and something games of sonnet inside of his tools. I think he liked that game.
What would that be similar to
Chess.
today's game?
It's
Chess?
a board, yeah, it's a board game. This is vats of wine. They had one king that had like 100 and something vats of wine buried with him. I think he is the original wino. Wow.
And was wine back then similar to how wine is today with like the alcohol content?
Right, fermented, yeah. The Ethiopians have something, the only wine I really like and drink is honey wine. It's made from honey. Made from honey.
You said this wooden symbol is a symbol for love?
Myrrh, yeah.
Myrrh.
To cultivate.
Cultivate.
Yeah, make sure y'all get this picture. This is one of the only, oh, wait a minute, they moved it? Oh, they moved it. Yeah, they would put these little things. So when people were robbing graves and robbing mummies and tearing them apart, they were trying to get these little things here. Some might have been made out of gold, some are precious stones, and they would go and sell them in the market. So so this was all put inside of in the wrappings like this too.
Bring them to the pawn shop.
The honey wine is called Taj, right?
Yeah.